That's two.
This life.
Really? Okay, that's interesting. Next up is Yesteryear's Lanterns in the Gold Hall of today. This is going to feel like an hour-long session. Maybe even more than an hour. Let's just hurry things up. Ooh, I was thinking a chicken there. There we go. If there isn't a lantern around here, the Aether may see it, right? But with these materials. I'm sorry. My Junior and I were just considering a matter of releasing a Shadow Lantern. The trouble is that we don't quite have the sufficient materials on hand. But if you're willing, friend. There you go again. Guhua this, Guhua that. The Lantern Rite only comes once a year, and all you can think about is make a wish about the Guhua clan. Oh. Are we not both disciples of the Guhua? It falls to us to revive the Guhua clan to its former glory. Yes, brother. What if you say, brother? Excuse me, friend. Would you, perchance, willing to fetch some Shadow Lantern materials for me? I salute you. Ahem, so I checked everything. It seems like we're still missing a Chising. Or Kinshin. The last one picked up as dried and brittle. Heh, it's the orthodox method that my fellow Guhua disciples and I once came up with when we were bored and had nothing else to do. But there's something rather nice about Shadow Lanterns scented with flowers. I shall wait you here. Please bring the materials here. Once you found them, you have my thanks. Good thing at the Kingston. Thank you. We should be able to make Shadow Lantern now. The question is, how are they making it without having a crafting table here? It's done, K-Air. I don't know. And Scrubber wishes on the lantern later if you will, for your handwriting always has been very good. Sure, I'll do the writing. Chair, are you displeased by any chance? What's the matter? Oh, not displeased at all. In fact, I could be more happy to help release this lantern. Yes, indeed, friend. You speak the truth. We should do exactly that. Okay, you can go if you want. I won't join you though. It's a hard climb. I don't have that. I don't have the energy. Jesus. But we've been resting here for a sufficient long time, I do believe. I got a headache coming on. I don't know. Maybe I caught a cold from the mountain air. It was a bit windy just now. If you'd be so kind, my friend. In fact, I originally planned to release it from a very specific location. Back when the Guhua clan still, well, existed. An elder disciple would take me there to release every Lantern Rite. Sadly, the clan has since met its demise. No practitioner of the Guhua has set foot in that place we listen Lantern in a long time. Since you offer your aid, my friend, I shall not refuse it. Please go there and visit the Shadow Lantern on my behalf. I shall mark the location for you. Meanwhile, I will need to take care of my fellow disciple. Now, the interesting thing is, I believe, I wasn't sure alone during blah. This was never shown on the YouTube channel because I did it off screen on my own time. Back when I was still contemplating about uploading Genshin content. But a character named Shinsho, who was basically a librarian, if you guys want, I know I want to rush this, but I can just show like a quick image of what he looks like. This guy right here, yes, he's a guy. He states to be a member of the Guhua clan, so that's really interesting. Once again, world building is really awesome. You're here to release lanterns? None but the members of the Guhua clan know this spot, and yet your faces are unfamiliar. Then there are those of the Guhua clan who still remember this place. I saw no one when I first arrived, and that saddened me, I must admit. But it glads my heart to know there are still those of the Guhua clan that remember this place. Yes, we will craft our lanterns, then an older disciple will bring us here. they lead the way, and we follow behind with our lanterns in hand. Back then, shadow lanterns were from all over the mountain would merge in one in the sky. It was a wonderful sight. But now, let's move to the lantern first. If you have the time, we can discuss the past as further as you walk. Okay, just walking. Can you walk a bit faster? Please? Thank you. I remember that there was once when, on the occasion of releasing lanterns, a high-spirited senior demanded a match with me. I had yet to make a reply when a trusty female junior of ours stealthily poured water on our ground when he stood. With a sword so wet and slippery, our disciple had not even drawn the sword before taking one step, slipping and falling and landing right on his buttocks. I laughed so hard, probably she followed suit. I was not angry. He just pointed at me and laughed. Everyone else gathered around and laughed along. I don't know where he is today. Oh. Wait. Okay, never mind. I thought it would be one of those things where she could just walk through you. I also once saw a glimmer of hope. It was a young boy who had just joined the Gulha clan. He was handsome, well-mannered, and exceptionally talented. It seemed like he would be the one to revive the tradition. But he was a difficult one to track down, and no one would see a glimpse of him for long periods. I guess I should have never put my hopes in him. But I had to let him go and not hold out for his return. Oh, dang. Is he actually talking about Xingqiu? She might be talking about Xingqiu, I don't know. That'd be really interesting though. When I left the Gulha clan, there were many disciples left. Master did not blame me, he just told me to live a good life. But now, I don't know whether I have lived a good life, or just made it through life with a little to show for it. I've heard people say the Gulha disciple called Sun Yu is currently visiting the mountain, and that he seeks to revive Gulha. If only I had his courage. So I'm pretty early, aren't I? It's good to come outside once in a while, get some fresh air, and get some things off my chest. Oh, I'm fine. It's just this time of the year. Anyway, it's getting a little late. Happy Lantern Rite, and please, could you pass on a message to the one that sent you with the lantern? The message is this. The message is, Happy Lantern Rite from Zero, I guess. I suppose. Thanks, take care of yourself. That's sad. But honestly, I think that boy's actually Xingqiu, cause well-mannered, kind as well. I'm guessing he was just more focused on books, I guess. And he cannot come back to Gulha because of his other role. Also, please don't send me one gust. I don't have time for that. There we go. Alright, back. Did you visit the Shadow Lantern? Yes. See her well. I remember her. She took good care of me back then. And she still remembers the Guo clan. I'm pleased. Yes, little Kara's headache's getting better. Perhaps she just caught a cold now. I'm preparing to... Brother, about the person Zero you're speaking of just now. Was she seen in the Guha clan? Was she good looking? Way too close? Oh well, I can't say I knew her too well, but Zero was quite adept at healing wounds. When everyone was injured, we always go straight to her. Now that I think about it, there are probably many bad fancy to her in the Guha clan. How about you, brother? Oh, Brother, you and Zero, what was your relationship exactly? We aren't close really. You could say that we share this fated fellowship of our clan. Oh, then what about the relationship between you and me? Hahaha. Well, we also share the fated fellowship of our clan, of course. Queer or something wrong? What the?
Nice and spicy.
Danger Slime, I was having a moment. desk?
Where are we going?
Can you not?
Out of the frying pan.
Daniel Slime, I was having a moment, please. Anyway. Oh. What a sassy little girl. Anyway, that's a scary note to end on. Next up, a very festive problem. Well, that was insane. But yeah, that's a really scary note to end on for a quest. Yikes. Now, if I feel like a session's getting too long and getting tired or something like that, I may just cut it early and just make 2 different sessions, cut them into videos, but I don't want to do that, honestly. I'm just saying that in advance. I'm sorry to trouble you during the festive time, Traveler, but we're a little over our heads at the moment. The number of people requiring medicine for the Boo Boo Pharmacy always peaks in the Lantern Rite period. During the Lantern Rite, everyone puts their work aside to spend time with their families. Of course, there will be all manners of bouquets with fine food and drink flowing all around. Suddenly, everyone got indigestion, or else they're coming down with some malady or other. I'm always encouraging people to not eat too much, but a food-driven festival like this, my advice tells to fall on deaf ears. Just now, a few more customers contacted me, asking if I could bring them some medicine for indigestion and other stomach problems, but I simply can't stop manning the pharmacy. However, if it's alright with you, could you help me deliver some medicine? Chi-Chi went out to gather some herbs, but she still isn't back yet. It is highly possible that she might have gone lost somewhere due to her poor memory again. And for Dr. Baishu, I think it's probably either doing some medical research or something else of that nature. Either way, it's not my place to ask. So I'm afraid it's all up to you now, Traveler. Thank you. Here's the medicine. Please get them to Guanhai and Xihua as quickly as you can. This is like a simple delivering thing. Shouldn't be as complicated. Oh, must have been something that didn't agree with me. Oh, thank you. This is the stomach medicine I asked for him, isn't it? I think I might be getting indigestion. My stomach's feeling mighty terrible right now. I was running the city streets, having a bite to eat here and there, but before I knew it, I was overeaten. Fried rice, raw fish, some fruit, and lots of shrimp. Ah yes, some excellent wine. Well, what is that? That's what the medicine for, isn't it? Think about it. What's the point of the festival if you can't eat whatever you like? Thanks for bringing us some medicine either way. I should probably take this opportunity to rest as well.
So lovely.
That doesn't mean you have to overindulge. Ow, 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 it hurts. Excuse me, did you want something? Wow, thanks, just what I ordered. Fast turnaround time, I must say. I feel better already. Must have caught chill last night from the sea beside wager. Ha, indigestion? Me? I'll have you know I had an iron stomach. Why, I even ate 3 grilled fishes in one sitting for my last meal. Even now, not one of my friends can match my prowess at eating and drinking. Alright, enough about that. I better finish this medicine real quick. I got a drinking session to get to. Ha ha ha. Oh, don't worry about me. I'm not some old fogey. Still, thanks for the concern. I'll be careful. God, these guys have no idea about health. And yes, I like taking the risky path. It's fun. Does it call me to fall off? Actually, a few times, but whatever. It's funny. I'm not talking to you. Thanks for help. Have all the medicines been delivered? Well, there's not much we can do about that. Stubborn problems won't go away unless you watch their lifestyle. That's the best we can do is treat the symptoms whenever they show up. But I suppose I can resist for now at least. Oh, we generally don't release lanterns. The whole point of Shadow Lanterns is to make a wish, right? Well, what sort of wish would farmers even make? Other businesses may wish for their business driving boom, but a pharmacy is in the business of curing disease or saving lives. We can't exactly wish for more sick people, can we? Heh, won't talk more the personal level. Of course I'd love to join in, I mean it is a festival. But I've made much headway in casting a Shadow Lantern. These last few days has been much too busy. I can only steal a few moments during my break to work on it, and even then, I'm sure the Lantern Rite will be over by the time I finish. Will you really? Wow, thank you so much. It's you. Have you finished Shadow Lantern? I have so much of them. Thank you so much. Here, take one. I have 6. The lantern is both well shaped and sturdy, and my craftsmanship pales in comparison to yours. In that case, we will lose this lantern later at night. I know, good spot. In the meantime, I need to think of what I should wish for. The following night. So now I know what I have to do for this one. It says the following night. So I had to set it to a good amount of time, and then reset it, like that. And wait for this time to take. Sorry about that mic bump, by the way. I don't know what that was about. There we go. Now I have to go to the designated location, which is luckily not that far off. Thank God for that. Also, seems a common theme is releasing lanterns, and I'll actually point that out like at the end of the session. Oh, you're here. I've already ruined my wish on the lantern. It's good timing. Let's release this lantern. Hey. As my wish, I ultimately wish for everyone in the way to be healthy and well. Well, this is my personal wish after all. I put prescriptions together because I do not wish for people to be tormented by illness. There's no saying that sums this up nicely. Thus, there are medicines sat on the shelf of small price to pay for really good health. Not to mention, I'd be less busy if anyone remained healthy. That'd be a good thing in my books. Oh no, I still remembered. There's a customer I still haven't delivered medicine to. I'm so sorry, I have to go. Happy Lantern Rite. That's another one taken care of. Next up, Lantern of the Wayfarer. All the way at Wangshu-in. You're about like 50% done. If you wanna fall fast without taking fall damage, you can just I was gonna say you can just plunge attack. You still take a bit of fall damage, but not as much when you keep falling. It's a good negation. How am I supposed to deliver this? You're a traveler, I wager. You're quite a looking one. To have cut through leeway just at the lunch rite's beginning. I don't know what that happened there. I, on the other hand, don't have much time for celebration. We need as a leeway have a tradition of using shell lanterns during the Lantern Rite. Every year, the amount of lantern making materials making the rounds throughout the lands. What? The amount of lantern making materials making the rounds through the trade routes is massive, and it might be just my imagination, but it feels like this year got even more cargo than usual. It's all a little too much for me right now. And what's more, the merchants keep rushing me without any consideration for the road conditions here in Leah. I'm of a mind to ask someone for help, but I haven't been able to find anyone suitable. You enough for an escort job? That's right. What's his name again? Francis? Four names are so hard to pronounce. I don't know what he wants to do, what he wants with such a large bag of goods either, but, well, so as long as he's paying, don't worry, you'll get your fair share once the work is done. If you're helping out, be me at the place where the stores are being kept. I'll mark the spot on your map. I'll be heading there first. Let's meet up in a bit. Luckily, we can just glide there. Good news, we can glide. Bad news, it takes time. Probably something I'm considering in the future, but not right now, is skipping. Like, is probably just skipping movement. I'm not sure. But at the same time, I'm worried about videos getting a bit too short. But who knows? Well, what do I know? I'm not that good of a YouTuber. Well, this is where we store the goods. I did realize I'm troubling you to help out, so you just need to escort this one transport balloon. But let me remind you, the cargo carriers are entirely made of fragile materials used in shell and construction. It won't do if they get damaged or burned, so we have to be careful while you're out there on the road. Best be on your guard. Monsters and treasure hoarders pass this way from time to time too. Well, I'll leave this run to you. Just make sure the goods get to Francis safe and sound, and we'll meet afterwards on the bridge southwest of Chihu Rock. Work. Yes! Transport mission! Oh, my favorite. Five minutes of nothing getting cut out. Oh, this is great. I love transport missions. They're so fun.
Let the show begin.
They're clearly not a waste of time. They're amazing. They're fun. I'm ecstatic about this. Okay, I was not being sarcastic. I'm not a big fan of transport missions. They're by far like my least favorite. Although this is funny to do. Oh, dang it! Come on. There we go. Oh. I don't know why I kept on back there. Is this burnable? No! Back all the way! Now, as long as you take care of the block of the barricade, the balloons can continue to move. But you also have to consider these annoying little treasure hunters that I'm gonna burn with boba. Oh wow, this is being used for blockade. This amateur was causing a wind current that was actually slowing down the balloon. Now until we take care of this amateur. There we go. How dare you try to destroy the transport balloon. You know how much money that cost? Come here. Luckily, this just has to not be broken.
Nice and spicy.
Oh. Oh, like our Francis being fancy pants over here. This is the good I ordered. My word, they're finally here. When I style a dress, friend, you also must be you must also not be a Leeway local. Yokel. Am I right in saying so? Friend, but I do know if you've had the privilege of trusting a Leeway delicacies, but they're lovely. Believe me, they're absolutely worth a try. Alright, now my cargo's arrived. I can return eating in peace. Is that all you care about? We can just go here. We don't have to glide there. It's much faster just walking. Hey, Greek lazily. And life driver. I've been contacting Francis. He received that batch of goods. Thanks a lot. Haha, oh, don't worry. Or not to worry. Guards for hire like myself are quicker on our feet than most. When it comes to hard handovers, we're pretty quick there too. It's thanks to your help that this run went smoothly. And just so you know, I'm of the belief in reasonable payment for all, so give me a moment. I'll land a business if you never know. Like business, you'll never know there'll be work. Can't even be home for the Lantern Rite, but then again, can't be helped. If you're traveling the world, you should go leave it to experience the Rite that everyone should be releasing challenges at this time. Not yet. Traveling guards like us don't have time for that sort of thing. If I had already made one, it sure would be nice to release one for good luck, but I haven't had the time to put Lantern together myself. I'm missing out the festive cheer for sure, but I guess never that much. Huh? You going for me? You're a pretty nice person, aren't you? And yes, I am. Take this lantern. Oh, this challenge is pretty good. Thanks. Let me see. What should I write? I don't think I can come up with anything good. Let's just go with may everything go well, I guess. As long as all things go as we expect them to. Oh. I'll be thankful to Rex Lapis already. Oh yes, here's your compensation. Thank you so much for your help, and for that shadow lantern you gave me.